Om Shanti, dear brothers and sisters. In today's fast-paced workplace, conflict has almost become unavoidable. Deadlines, pressure, diverse personalities, and differing opinions. These are all part of the modern professional environment. But what if conflict is not the real problem? What if our response to conflict is where the real challenge lies? So, today we will see about transforming workplace conflict into harmonious cooperation using the inner power of tolerance. Today, we explore a powerful inner quality, tolerance, and how it can transform workplace tension into harmonious cooperation. First of all, imagine this. You have put in hours of effort into a project. You present your ideas only to be interrupted or criticized harshly by a colleague. Instantly, emotions rise. Frustration, anger, maybe even hurt. What usually happens next? We react, we defend, we argue. And slowly, what could have been a productive discussion turns into silent resentment or open conflict. But there is another way. What is tolerance? Tolerance is often misunderstood. It is not a weakness, it is not suppression, it is not silently accepting wrong behavior. Tolerance is inner strength. It is the ability to remain stable, calm, and respectful even when situations or people are not. It means choosing your response instead of being controlled by your reaction. So, the next one is why conflict happens. Workplace conflict doesn't just arise from situations, it arises from differences in perception. Different backgrounds, different values, different communication styles, different expectations. So, when we expect others to think and behave like us, disappointment is inevitable. But tolerance shifts this mindset. Instead of asking, why are they like this? We begin to ask, how can I respond wisely? So, the power of inner stability. A tolerant mind is a stable mind. When your mind is stable, you listen better, you understand deeper, you respond thoughtfully. And most importantly, you don't take things personally because you realize people's behavior reflects their state of mind, not your worth. So, how to practice tolerance at work? Let's make this practical. How can you actually apply tolerance in your daily work life? Some points are there. The first point is pause before reacting. When faced with conflict, don't respond immediately. Take a moment. Even a few seconds of silence can prevent hours of regret. So ask yourself, what is the best response right now? The second thing is detach emotionally, not responsibility. So detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you don't allow emotions to cloud your judgment. You remain involved but not overwhelmed. So the third one is listen to understand and not to reply. Most conflicts escalate because we listen with the intention to defend. Instead, listen with curiosity. What is the other person really trying to say? Sometimes, behind anger, there is stress. Behind criticism, there is insecurity. So, the fourth one is accept differences. Not everyone will think like you, and that is okay. In fact, diversity of thought is what drives innovation. Tolerance allows you to respect differences without feeling threatened by them. So, the fifth one is respond with calmness. Calmness is contagious. When one person stays composed, it naturally diffuses tension. Your calm response can shift the entire energy of the conversation. So, think about a time when someone responded to your anger with patience. Didn't it make you pause? Didn't it make you reflect? That is the silent power of tolerance. It doesn't just resolve conflict, it transforms people. So, the spiritual angle, inner power. Tolerance is not developed externally, it comes from within. When you are internally fulfilled, peaceful, aware of your inner strength, you don't feel the need to react to every situation. Practices like meditation, self reflection, and mindful awareness strengthen this inner power. They help you respond with clarity instead of reacting from chaos. So, we will see from conflict to cooperation. When tolerance becomes your natural response, the first thing, arguments turn into discussions. And the second one, resistance turns into understanding. The final one is, ego turns into respect. So, slowly the workplace transforms. Not because others changed first, but because you did. Strong takeaway. So, the next time you face conflict at work, remember, you don't have to win the argument, you don't have to prove yourself. You only need to remain stable, respectful, and aware. Because the true power is not in controlling others, it is in mastering yourself. So, realize that. Automatically, the impactful comes. When you choose tolerance, you don't just avoid conflict, you become a source of harmony. And that is the kind of leadership every workplace needs today. So, if this message resonated with you, take a moment today to practice tolerance in one challenging situation and observe the difference it creates. Thank you. Om Shanti.